All right, here's a quick and dirty way to value a company. Let's assume that you're looking at a tech company with a price to earnings of somewhere in the 25 to 30 range. You have, and how do we, let's assume that we have an earnings per share, which is, let's assume that the earnings of the company is $15 million. Total number of shares outstanding is 10 million, comes to about $5 per share. So earnings of $5 per share. Look at the analyst reports, do your market analysis survey, look at how the annual growth rates are of revenue and COGS, and let's make an assessment that the earnings per share is expected to go in 5 years' time to go from $5 to $10. All right, so this is $10. So what is the future value of the stock? That's the earnings per share, which you have here, which is 10 multiplied by the PE ratio. Now, you know the PE ratio is somewhere in the 25 range. That the way you get it is 10 multiplied by 25 is 250. Now, how do you, should you buy the stock or should you not buy the stock? This is your assessment of the future value of the stock. But let's assume that you expect to get about 15% on your stock on an annualized basis. So the present value of the stock is equal to the future value, which is 250, divided by 1 plus rate of return, that is 0.15, raised to 5. All right? This by itself is around, the value is 250 divided by 2 is equal to 125. Said in other words, if the value of the stock, if the stock is today trading at $125, you should expect it to go to $250 and give you a return of 15% per annum.